If we want to achieve what we want to achieve, we often have to partner with and talk to people that we don't agree with on many things. And personally, I agree with very little that President Novák believes in, espouses, or takes forward. I'm sure, given that I'm a Pakistani lesbian who is a strict feminist and advocates for the full SRHR rights, including abortion, and for all genders and all sexualities. I'm sure she agrees with very little that I believe in. But we are doing this partnership and with huge privilege and debt to the government of Rwanda, right? They have been an incredible host. They have achieved so much in gender equality. Again, we see some differences with them, and they see some differences with us. But we've been always approaching with them over the last year and a half that we've been having these discussions, where they would say, well, we're going to do this. And I would say, oh gosh, I wouldn't. And then we say, okay, I understand. That's the direction you're going. And I will disagree, but I will commit and we will do it together. And I will say, to their huge credit, they have done the same with us, right? They've done exactly the same with us. We have said we are going to bring in global people from all over the world. And they said, anyone is welcome, 100%, we will give them visas. No country that we've ever done a conference in before has made that commitment or fulfilled that. And that's why we have 170 countries represented here. It's not easy for a country to do, and countries may talk big talks, but I know Canada got nowhere near this. And one of the biggest issues we dealt with in Canada was the issues of visas. We also said to Rwanda, we're going to bring in people and very strong and vocal advocates for the LGBTQI community. And we want them to be here, and we want them to be safe. Again, they gave us their commitment to that. They said 100%. That is not necessarily Rwanda's position, given where they are, but this is your conference, and we will welcome them, we will protect them, and we will do everything we can to accommodate them. The same with the issue of abortion. So when it came to President Novák, it was the same thing. I would not invite her. I would not give her a platform. They said this is the platform that they would like her to have. And this is where, when you're working in partnership, you agree on 98% of the things. You forgive your partner and work with your partner on the 2% that you don't agree with. And if I can say one thing on this, I do think that the feminist movement is losing ground because of this narcissism of, similarities and differences. Because our differences are so small, we tend to tear each other apart over them. The opposition, the anti-rights movement, they'll have religious diametrically opposite things. They won't believe in a single thing in common, except they'll be like, oh my God, you're anti-trans, I'm anti-trans. That's 2% in common. We are going to work together. So this is something I think we've got to get a lot more pragmatic about, a lot more, working together and moving forward. Having said that, I also know, and someone mentioned, in your question, you said we've gotten a lot of backlash on that. I'm glad we have. 110% glad we have. Because if we had not gotten that, I would have said to the feminist community, where are your principles and morals? Why have you not said something to us about that? So I welcome it all. I'm happy to discuss it further. And I wish I could have joined them as vocally in that backlash. Moving on to the next question.